Hey y'all, Josh here today, aka the world's greatest dad. We're hanging out with our mini Aussie, also known as Huckleberry, and today we're going to tell you everything you need to know about Dinovite's Licko Chops. Let's get it. So before we chat about Licko Chops itself, let's go ahead and give you a little background on this pup. Now he is a mini Aussie, he's about 4 years old, and he's also prone to a lot of different skin and coat issues for some unfortunate reason. We've taken him to the vet a few times. They just want to put him on some lifetime drugs, and we really didn't want to go that route. So several months ago, we came across the Dinovite line of products, and we've been using their powder supplement ever since. Now, we've had great success with it. His coat has improved drastically, but this month we want to try something a little bit different because we came across this Licko Chops. Now, the concept with the Licko Chops is that it's supposed to be a flavor-enhancing meal booster. One of the issues we saw with the powder, especially at the beginning, was just getting it to stick to the food since we only do dry dog food. And at the very beginning, he wasn't too keen on the taste. Now, he grew to really like it, and he continues to like it to this day. But we just wanted to see how he would do with this actual liquid Dinovite instead. So when you pick this stuff up, it's going to come to you in a box just like this. As you can see, this side up, hopefully. Open that thing up, get you a nice little handy pump right there. And inside, there is our two 8-ounce bottles of Licko Chops. And each bottle is individually sealed and arrived, no leaks, no squeaks. So we've removed the safety seal from our Licko Chops, and at this point you really have two options on how you want to disperse it. Number one, they've got this cap right here that came on it, or you can go ahead and pop in your pump right here. And me personally, I'm probably just going to use the cap just because it's so much simpler just to turn it over and pump it out. So next, let's go ahead and take a look at what the serving suggestions are here on the back. And basically they say to serve 1 or 2 teaspoons of Licko Chops with every cup of your pet's food each day. So we got ourselves a teaspoon right here. Let's go ahead and pour some out and just take a look at what it looks like. Stuff comes out fairly easy. It is fairly liquidy, so it isn't super thick. And basically, if you were at the minimum right here of 1 teaspoon per cup of food, that's what you'd be putting on there. So old Huckleberry gets fed twice a day, and he gets just over a half a cup. So we're going to go ahead and mix in 1 teaspoon with his half a cup of food. Now this stuff does kind of smell very fishy, and that would be because it does have a lot of fish oils in it. But as you can see, man, it mixes into the food and just kind of gives it a nice little coating. So let's go ahead and do a little taste test.
You ready to eat, buddy?
What do you think, Huckleberry? So far, so good. When we started with the other Dinovite, he kind of put his nose up to it at first and took him a couple days to get used to it. So he seems to be digging this stuff. And we are ready for our evening feeding. Now for tonight, we were gonna go ahead and test out this little pump right here, but so far, this thing just doesn't work. No worries though, because I wasn't planning on using it anyway. Just better to pour out of the top. So we got our defective pump off there. We'll go ahead and put our lid back on. And let's pour out dinner. And once again, we are doing a half a cup of food combined with 5 milliliters or 1 teaspoon of Licko Chops. And as you can see, his dry food has a nice little coating of Licko Chops. And this guy's ready to eat. Okay, Huck, get it. Uh-oh, looks like there might be some competition. And because Licko Chops can be used for both cats and dogs, we're gonna go ahead and test out a little bit with the kitty cats here tonight as well. Well, so far, our little gray cat Smokey is into it. Stormy, The verdict is still out to be decided. And it took her a little bit, but now Stormy is joining in the Licko Chops feast as well. And just like that, dinner is about done. So day one is in the books using our Licko Chops by Dinovite, and I gotta say, I think it was a success. Old Huckleberry here really liked the taste of it, even the cats liked the taste of it, and other than that pump kind of being a bust and not working, I wasn't planning on using that thing anyway. Now we're gonna continue to use the Dinovite products, and this Licko Chops is gonna be a nice little addition when we need him to eat quickly when we're traveling, or when we just want to throw a little extra nutrition on his food as well. For those reasons and more, I'm going to go ahead and give this stuff a World's Greatest Dad thumbs up, and we say, go out and get you some.